We're cooked, boys, we're cooked. It's an absolute no contest. All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're gonna be detailing the car back to actually better than what it was factory. I've done this once before, but I'm doing it again because if you've seen the videos before, you saw this happen. Which this is pretty sick. However, I don't know if I want to do it again next year, but you can see all that residue from the tape. Oh my goodness. The glare you can still see is really good, but yeah, all those little specks. Let's see if you can. So yeah, we're gonna try and be getting off this tape residue and the products I'm gonna be using. All right, before we even get into correcting the paint and taking out the residue, tape residue, we got to clean the car first. I'm not going to bore you with any of this video of me cleaning the car because I've already done that, and you can probably just go back in my channel and see some of that, but I'll show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this foaming surface prep, which is just going to be used to basically spray on the car and let the foam do the work, and it's just going to work down the car, and then you spray it off. And then after that, I'm going to put this high gloss soap car wash from Chemical Guys and actually wash onto the car to get some debris off that this thing did not get off. And then obviously brake bomber that a lot of people have been using. And then we'll move on to the clay bar. And then after the clay barring, see which one works better. I'll finish up the car, and then we're gonna go on to polishing the car. The best thing about this whole thing, we don't even have to dry the car because we're just gonna be paint correcting it, so we have to use that clay like I was mentioning. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is wet, pull it into the garage, and we're gonna get cracking on it. Now that the car is washed off, we're gonna use the synthetic clay and then also the regular paint cleaning clay, and we'll see which one does better, and I'll use it to complete the rest of the car. And as you can see, yeah, there's some of the residue from the tape, there's some more. So hopefully this will get the job done. Right back here, oh yeah, this place is obliterated with it. Found my test panel, and as you can see, there's all this tape residue just basically in a line because I kind of did it that way on purpose. But this is the driver door, so we're gonna use both the clays, the synthetic and then the real clay, and we're gonna see which one does better. And based off of the results, that's what I'm gonna use for the whole car. Let me know what you guys think, if the synthetic's gonna do better or the actual clay. Don't cheat, don't cheat. Drop down in the comments right now, comment synthetic or real, and we'll see what wins. I don't know, boys, that synthetic really doesn't look to be doing all that good of a job. As you can see, there's some there, a little piece right here, all of this, because I stopped it right here. This side hasn't been touched yet, and I mean, you can tell it's done something. It's done like just a little work because look how smooth that is. Or I wonder if you can even hear it. But then when you go over here, it's definitely, I can feel a huge difference rubbing here where I hit it with the synthetic versus coming over here and touching the unprepped surface. So I have a feeling that tape residue is not good for the synthetic, and hopefully the actual clay can come in handy. All right, so the directions say you only need 1/3 of the clay, so this is about 1/3. I'd say maybe even 1/4. But then you just get it flat, you get this wet, and then you get the surface obviously soaking wet, and then you just rub it back and forth, work in little sections, overlapping the sections you've already worked. And this, I feel like, should do the trick. Let's see. So as you can see, all I did was just fold it every now and again, inside, like half in half, kind of. And you can see all the little dirt in this clay that's collected. That way it's not moving the paint around, but it's an absolute no contest. The clay bar, original clay, is literally the best way to go. As you can see right here, this is the side that was with the synthetic, and there's that. I stopped right here. Can't do nothing about this right there. That's just a paint chip, so you have to touch that up. But I mean, it is just smooth as glass, boys. Like, I mean, just this towel glides. I wish you guys could be here to see it and hear it, but it is absolutely insane. So got to hit the whole car with the real clay. No diss on griots. I mean, it's griots, real clay, and they're synthetic. If I didn't have tape residue, synthetic would have done just fine. All right, well, just enjoy the montage now of me just straight getting after it with this clay, and then after that, it's time to buff. So this is a long process for me, short process for you. Hopefully I can edit it pretty quickly. We'll see. But if not, enjoy the time lapse and enjoy just detailing a car. I love it. Hopefully you guys do too. So after that buffing, we just gotta let it, that's just extra material. Probably put a little too much on, but gotta let it just sit here for like 10-20 minutes, let it cure. Then we can wipe it off and we can see how we did. You can see it's kind of, yeah, that little haze. You can see that haze right there with the window in the background compared to right here. Yeah, you can see it real good right there. Look at that. Clear haze. So this side has been untouched. In like 10 minutes, we'll see what it looks like over here to see if we're doing the appropriate amount of correction with the appropriate wax. Alright guys, so my plan was to put my summer wheels or summer set tires onto the car. However, I went and picked them up at my parents'. I finally moved them over here, and as you can see right there, I mean, I guess you could say, cambered quite a bit. I'm kind of over the whole stretched look now, so I'm looking to get pretty flushed tires now, because this right here is a 225. I think I'm going to get the 245s. A little stretched, not terrible, but a lot better for that. But man, these tires, these wheels are beat up and they're dirty from last season. Yeah, so there's that. I'll show you what the car looks like now. All right, guys, I'm just going to show you the result without the summer wheels and tires set up on the car, and it looks pretty killer.